The surgeon from Sierra Leone who was being treated in the U.S. for Ebola has died.
A local doctor who's known him for more than a decade is remembering him tonight while also recalling that country's struggles in modern medicine. News Channel 15's Gina Glaros has tonight's Story for Your Well-Being.
Dr. Richard Toupin, a family doctor in Auburn, says he first met Dr. Martin Salia in 2003 and has kept in touch ever since.
Here we are crossing the Jong on our little ferry.
This is cell phone video taken by Dr. Toupin as he and Dr. Salia take a ferry in Sierra Leone. Dr. Toupin and his wife were missionaries there in the early 90s and left. He returned in 2003, and that's when he met Dr. Salia.
He was energetic, he was smart, he was witty, he was motivated.
Dr. Salia was one of two doctors at a small hospital called Matru Hospital.
There's about one surgeon for every 250,000 people in the population. So that'd be like one surgeon for Fort Wayne. And you can imagine how needed they are.
He remembers him as one of the best.
Martin was a skilled surgeon, fully trained and very competent.
Dr. Salia's wife and two sons were living in Washington, D.C. And while many countries in Africa have a difficult time keeping their native doctors, Dr. Salia chose to stay. Dr. Toupin reunited with Dr. Salia in 2012 and then again in 2013 and talked about old times. Last Monday, Dr. Toupin got the news that Dr. Salia was sick.
I couldn't believe it.
And this morning, his brother called him to let him know the worst was true.
Hearing of Dr. Salia's death is frightening on the one hand to realize how deadly this disease is, but it's also motivating on the other hand, realizing there's a tremendous need there. I remember him as a man who loved his family and a man who loved his people. Ultimately, he gave his life doing that. And so I'll miss Martin.
Dr. Toupin says he talks with people in Sierra Leone daily. They say Ebola is scarier than the civil war in the 90s because no one has any idea of who's a threat. In Studio 15, Gina Glaros, News Channel 15.